am doing things out of order to this year. At least starting it off, because January 1st I was doing October. Now I'm doing June. Totally out of order and not in the spirit of winter, which is January. But you know, it is what it is. Hello, my name is Nikki and I'm with Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. Today I'm playing along with Paper Funday challenges. And this month, the challenge is Let's Celebrate. And our sponsors are Angie Bloom and Polka Doodles. So my image this month is from Polka Doodles, and that is this cute little guy. And when I got this guy, I was like, oh, I just love foxes, and I immediately thought about this collection from ScrapBoys. Now, ScrapBoys is a Poland company, so it is harder to find. So if I can find this again, this is kind of old too, I will link it down below in the description. I will also link the Polka Doodles, because this is super cute. How cute is that little fox? I just colored it with alcohol markers. That's really all I did. And what's great about these digital images is that if you have a silhouette or whatever, you can resize them and flip them and turn them. So this is a bigger version of this one that I thought I could use on a card maybe. So I printed them out in different orientations so that I have them facing whatever direction. And that actually worked for this as well. I practice colored on the other one that faced the opposite direction. I didn't like that coloring, and so it worked out well for me to be able to color this one and work this one, right? But anyway, I just wanted to flip through these papers. I love them. They are absolutely gorgeous. This is one of two collections that I have by ScrapBoys. This is my favorite piece of paper. And they just have a great, delicate hand. They are very detail-oriented. I just love their papers. Look at how cute that is. The bear is moving the honey hive for them. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, and that's the same image that we had before. So you do get two of each design, so that if you want to use this page, you can cut these out, but then you still have an additional yellow that you can use on your layout. So super cute. I also got the 8x8, and then their ephemera actually is the title page, or you know, like the designer's page that tells you all of the images. Same with 8x8. So 8x8 actually comes in a booklet. It is a seam right here, and the first page is all their ephemera. So some people ask, like, is it worth getting a scan and cut? So I have a very old scan and cut that is probably not as good as it is now. It has to have a white background in order to scan and cut it. And the images on the paper cannot be super dainty, because what happens is that it doesn't register the line. So I just wanted to show you quickly kind of the difference between fussy cutting and scan and cut. So this is my print and cut on the silhouette. So very smooth edges. I printed this image and then I cut it out using their software. So that's very smooth, better than I ever could when I'm fussy cutting. But when you have images that are already on the page, this is kind of the border that you get. Now you can choose not to have a border. I purposely chose to have a border on these images so that you could see a little bit of the white and it doesn't cut the image. If you don't have a border, it's going to cut the image. So this one is fussy cut. These are not. This one's fussy cut. So you can kind of see on something like this with the leaves, let me bring it up closer, it's a little bit off. You know, it's a little bit off here. Something like this where I'm fussy cutting, much more precise. Much more precise. I can get really in there deep and not worry about cutting the image. This is scan and cut that you're seeing now. And you can see the cut is just a little bit off. But that's okay, because when you come to your layout and you get it all together, you're not going to notice a difference. It will say a whole sheet of these flowers, everything, took 6 minutes to cut. If I had fussy cut those, it would have taken hours. So, in the time-saving sense of things, then scan and cut is definitely worth your time. But it is what it is. If I can find one of those, I'll list it down below. But honestly, just look at Facebook Marketplace. Like, just go do that instead. Yeah, it's like not even worth it. Just go look at Facebook Marketplace. So, okay, I am using a sketch from Scrapbook Generations. It's free. It's a free international sketch from 2019. And it's like this. And I was like, oh, perfect. I will just do this and I'll use my 8x8 pad. That's why I got it, for the smaller print. Okay, I'm going to lift these up so you can see that you can't even tell that these were by the scan and cut instead of fussy cut. They just look so good. And in addition, I did a little trick here. This had a bee, and I just covered it up. And if I make it so that you can't tell that this is coming out, you're not even going to notice. And I'm going to pop this guy up so you're really not going to notice. And then that. So having a scan and cut, if you don't like fussy cutting, highly recommend. It saves you so much time. Get one that's not as young, I guess. Right? Like I have the original scan and cut and it works fine still. Okay. So, anyway, make sure to check out Paper Funday Challenges blog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.